everyone, I'm Karishhma Lamba. I'm a spinal cord injury survivor. I had a fall 5 years back, and I've been on the wheelchair since then. And I've been empowering myself physically, mentally, emotionally. And I'm here to share my story with all of you on HealthShots.
She fell, she fought, and in the end, she emerged victorious. This is the woman of today, and she is made of steel. Come and watch how she slays.
I was in Goa, like I described it to you. I was in Goa with my friends. We just reached a property in Goa, in North Goa, and we just checked in, and I was standing next to the balcony where me and my friends were standing next to the balcony, and the balcony suddenly broke. It gave way, and 5 of us fell down from there, and that's how I injured my spine, and I landed up having a spinal cord injury. Well, life before the accident, I was just like a normal, young, bubbly, chirpy girl living a life where I was happy. I was working, earning for myself, taking care of myself, had my goals, and like any other girl, I also in life with moving ahead wanted to get married, settle down, have kids, have a family, and be a work-oriented girl. And after the accident, so many things changed. I've started connecting more spiritually now, and things have changed. Now I don't take my decisions. Earlier I was somebody who wanted things this way, and I wanted them to be done this way, the way I wanted. Now I flow. Now I let the universe take few calls, and I flow with the decisions. I don't get aggressive in terms of no, it has to be this way. I just take it by the way it comes. If there is a shift in the decisions, I just accept them gracefully, and then I move forward. And you won't believe how things change, how things, when they're done on their own, they have such a beautiful product by the end of it that I feel that I didn't even think about it, and something like this came up. So this is one major shift I feel I've had in my thinking, and I still continue to think and change the way I see life now, and the process is going on. So I'll start by talking about love for dance, the way I always hashtag it with my videos. Dancing is something I've always been fond of. I've always been dancing ever since I was a young girl. I was a child. I used to love dancing. I was a dancer at my school level, at my college level. And after the injury, when I was, hearing about so many stories, it happens when you go through something, suddenly there is so much of information, so many cases you start hearing about, which you didn't know earlier, related to your situation or other situations, and how people have coped up. So hearing about those stories, I too was very inspired by listening to them. And one such odd story which I heard was there was somebody who was dancing, and suddenly his toes started to move. And this brief story which I heard, it actually rang a bell in my mind. And then I just connected. Then I thought this is a great way to connect back with my body. And I spiritually started dancing again. And even when I was sitting, I used to dance and move whatever my body parts could at that time initially. And dheere dheere with dancing, I started connecting with my legs, that the connection is there, and I'm happy when I dance. And those happy hormones, I think, which generate some broken connections in your nerves. And that was something which I taught myself, and I thought that let's just get back to dancing. And one day, randomly, there was music playing in the background. I was in my room, music was playing, and mom played one of my favorite songs. And I just started moving and I just started dancing. And then mom encouraged me, go on, keep on doing whatever you can, whatever body parts you can move, just dance. And that was the time, that was the day when I danced, and mom, in fact, recorded a little clipping as well. And ever since then, I started dancing. And that's how I call it now, love for dance. Dancing is something which, you do it from all your inner self. And you dance from your heart, you dance from your eyes, and then body moves. And that's how I thought I would love to get back to dancing. And of course, it gives me great hope when I dance. I feel I keep connecting it with my legs, and it gives me a very happy feeling. Girl on Hot Wheels is something which I thought of last year, somewhere in the month of September 2020. I was I'm already working with Indian spinal injuries, where I'm managing digital marketing and social media platforms. It gives me enough satisfaction, enough contentment when I'm doing that job. But that's something which is my profession, which is like, marketing, sales is something which I've been doing always, and I kind of got back to that. So I was blessed to get back to something which I was doing. But after the accident, there was something more I wanted to do, which was encouraging young people, young girls and boys who are on wheelchair, that life is still livable, life can still be beautiful, and you don't have to feel that you have to get up and do something. While sitting also, you can do so much. Like, it's so much in the mind. And Girl on Hot Wheels is that's when I thought of Girl on Hot Wheels, that I want to do something, give back to the society, wherein I show my videos. I keep doing something or the other. So in forms of videos, I want to keep giving messages that one can still be happy and one can still live a happy life even while sitting. And there was a very close friend of mine who used to, always, when he used to visit me, he used to call my wheels Hot Wheels. So every time, if I'm sitting and he would be like, hey, what's up? He would always say, what's up, Hot Wheels? What's up, Hot Wheels? And that time I used to find it really funny, but it was a different name to give to my wheelchair. Instead of a wheelchair, we call it Hot Wheels. And then one fine day, I was sitting alone and I was thinking that I really want to do something. And suddenly this name popped up in my mind, and I said, it's going to be called Girl on Hot Wheels, wherein I record videos, wherein I show what all I keep doing. And whichever way, you don't know how you inspire or how we get inspired by whom. So that was something I thought of, and that's how Girl on Hot Wheels came in the picture. After such a big incident that changed my life, I very closely relate to what a life and death situation is. And when somebody is going through a medical condition, or if somebody is landed up having a spinal cord injury in itself is a very, very devastating situation, wherein it doesn't affect the person who goes through it. It affects the entire family involved. It affects you emotionally, it affects you mentally, it affects you physically. And physically, I'm feeling the pain of what I'm going through, but mentally and emotionally, what my family and my friends also went through was very, very upsetting, because my body was, my half of my body stopped functioning. I was not able to move, and every time I had to move, I needed somebody's support. I couldn't do anything without my family support at that time. Even if it meant moving me, shifting me, I needed somebody. I needed that physical support all the time. And everybody was in the same jolt of what's the future going to be like. There was so much of fear. so much of fear gets created, so many doubts come in the mind of what life is going to be and how will we deal with this situation in the future. And these are not the questions which only I went through. It's my entire family who was involved with me was going through and wanting to understand that how are we all going to function now. So I feel family support that time is very, very important and very, very crucial, because the person who's going through it doesn't know where to bank upon, whom to look to, who's going to be there to take care of you, you know. So, of course, that's the time when you only know that your family is there, and hopefully they should be there and they'll be there for you to take care of you. So I think it is very, very important, and I think you're very, very blessed if you have that kind of support from your family and your friends. I think I was one lucky person who's had a lot of support from my family and my friends, and yeah, I've been very blessed that way. It is very, very important to have that support. It makes it easy. It makes your journey a little easy, that you're not all by yourself, you're not alone. There's somebody, like a family who's with you in this problem.